What's up guys, this is Sohan and welcome to my channel Technical Spark. In this video I am going to demonstrate MER tool, and this video is divided in two parts. In very first part I am going to demonstrate that how you can run MER tool using your EPO, and in second part we'll run MER tool as a standalone software without EPO. Friends, before we start with the video, let me show you that what is MER tool and why it's used for. Guys, whenever we stuck with any of the product related issue or there could be a bug, that time we used to raise technical case with the McAfee support team. At that time McAfee support personnel always request us to provide the McAfee product log as well as the system log. So for us it's very difficult to go into the each and every directory and copy those log files and submit to the McAfee. So to avoid this, McAfee has developed a MER tool. And using MER tool, it will automatically capture all the required system logs and it will create one TGZ file and submit to the McAfee. So we'll show you both the methods to upload log to the support team. So without further ado, let's get started. But before that, one small intro video. Guys, in very first step, I'm going to demonstrate that how we can capture MER logs using McAfee EPO server. And this is very beneficial. Suppose you have multiple systems of which McAfee support team requested logs to submit. So it's very difficult to go into the each and every system and capture the logs. So using this first method, you can capture MER log on multiple systems at the same time without visiting that remote machine physically or through the remote. Our McAfee EPO server will do our job. Guys, to start with, first of all we have to install McAfee EPO MER package and extension into the EPO server. So there is a two way to install that. Let me show you guys. You can visit McAfee EPO server and log in into the console. Once you logged in, then go to the menu and under the software you will see one option which is software catalog. Guys, in software catalog our McAfee EPO MER tool is available under the utility and connectors, but I don't like this method because sometimes our internet break or there could be a slowness. So I preferred to download the package manually and then install. So to do that, what you will have to do is go to the browser and type McAfee Enterprise. Click on the very first link and then go to the support, product downloads, and here we'll have to enter our grant number and the email ID. So let me enter that. Once you fill the details, click on submit button. Once my product page is open, just scroll down and here click on the utility and connectors, and here is our latest version of McAfee EPO MER tool. So let's click on that, McAfee EPO MER 4.2. Now let's scroll down again and here is our actual package, and this is the supported update package as well as the extension. So we have to download these three software. We'll first download the extension. Okay, extension is downloaded. What is the name of this? MER for EPO 4.2 policy management. Now let's download the package. Okay, package is also downloaded, deployment package, and now third is update. Great, now all package and extension is downloaded. Now we don't need this window, so we'll close this. So let's go to the extension very first to install the McAfee EPO MER. Click on the menu and under the software you will find extension. So click on that. And let me show you guys where these softwares are downloaded. Show in folders. Okay, these are our software. This is our extension and these are the actual package, and this one is update. So we'll first install this extension. Let me show you the full name of this extension, policy management. Now in extension, click on the install extension button. Click choose file. And now this is my extension, policy management. Click open and now OK. Let me close this below screen. Okay, so this extension package will install these four components: core, EPO core, policy management, and notification. Now click on OK. Great, EPO MER is added into the extension now. The version is 4.20.40. Now let's go to the master repository under the software to update our actual package. So this is the option, master repository. In master repository, click on check-in package. Here select choose file, and this is my actual package 4.2.0. So select that, open, click on next. Okay, this is my first time I'm installing this software, so I'm going to deploy in my current branch. Now click on save. Okay, The package is installed now. Here is the package. Again click on check in package, choose file, mer for EPO update. Click on open. Next. Okay, another version of this particular software is already installed, but this version is 4066 and our is latest one, which is 6785. So here I am going to overwrite this package. Click on save button. Perfect. Now my mer for EPO package is installed, 6785. Okay guys, now the next step is system tree. Under the system tree, click on the assign policies, click on the product drop down list and select mer for EPO. As you can see, the default policy is my default. So let's edit this policy by going into the policy catalog. Okay, here is my mer for EPO. Expand this, and this is the my default policy which we'll have to edit. If you want, you can duplicate this policy by simply clicking on here. But I'm going to make the changes on the default policy itself. So click on edit button at the right hand side. And these are the default setting which is available. Guys, if you observe properly, then what it says, storage settings. So whenever this mer tool will run on the client machine, it will automatically store that particular log file into this particular location. Application data, McAfee, supportability, mer for EPO. And guys, don't touch this use product details settings until and unless recommended by McAfee support team. Okay, now next thing is McAfee agent settings. So here we don't have to do anything because this is applicable only to the McAfee agent 4.8 or earlier. But here we are using McAfee agent 5.7. So it's not applicable for us. Now the last option is upload settings. So with this upload settings, what it will do is normally your all McAfee EPO logs are stored on that particular machine. Okay, but if you want that whenever this mer tool will run, at that time same file needs to be transferred to any of the your FTP, UNC path, then you can mention that particular path here, so that if you run this EPO mer tool on multiple system, then all those files you can access using the single FTP or UNC location. So I'm going to click on enable this, and we'll be using UNC path in our situation. Okay, so let's create one UNC folder. Let me go to the C drive, and here we'll create one UNC folder. Right click, a new folder, mer logs. Enter. Now we'll assign the permission, properties, sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, permission to everyone, apply, okay. This is fine. Click on apply again, okay. Now this is my network share path, which is UNC. Let's copy this, paste. Let's check first whether that is working or not. Let me paste it. Okay, perfect. The network share is working perfectly. Now let's close this. Enter your network share path here, and instead of your host name, I'll suggest you guys to enter your IP address of the particular share folder server. You can configure any network share here, but make sure that network share has to be empty. Like my merlock folder, this merlock folder is empty. Okay, now let's check the IP address of our EPO server, because on this server only I'm creating this UNC path. For that, let me open the command prompt, cmd ipconfig, and this is my IP address 192.168.0.99. Copied. Now let's paste it into here. Okay, perfect. Now let's give some credential. So I'm going to provide the administrator credential here and my domain and the password for this user. Let's verify credential. Server response, login successful. So my network share is working. Now guys, let's save this policy. Policy is saved. Now let's go to the system tree, and if you open this policy, then it will show all the configuration which we have done. If you want to modify this path, then you are free to modify. Now let me cancel this. Guys, now our policy is configured, so we are going to create one client task so that we can deploy that client task on any of the machine. So I'll be going to deploy client task on our EPO server, I mean this machine only. Okay, so for that, let's create the deployment task very first. Go to the menu and then client task catalog. Click on the McAfee agent. Under that, product deployment. Now select the new task, which is blue button, new task. product deployment. Okay. Now let's give a name to this particular client task, which is EPO MER deployment. Now select the product. So here is my product, MER for EPO 4.2.0.0.40. Great, it's automatically took the install. Okay. Now let's click on save button. Our deployment task is created. Now we'll deploy this particular task on one of the machine. So let me select this EPO. But before that, let me show you whether that particular McAfee MER tool is installed on my machine or not. Click on the McAfee icon and go to the about. So as you can see, in my machine, only McAfee agent is installed along with the McAfee RSD sensor, which is my rough detection system. Now click on OK. Okay, we have selected the McAfee EPO system. Now go to the agent, run client task now. Guys, this run client task now method you have to perform only once. Make sure guys, in the left hand side you select McAfee agent, and in task type product deployment, and this is our task name EPO MER deployment, which we just now created. Now click on run task now. Okay, great, client task is executed. Now we'll check how it goes into the McAfee agent status monitor. Perfect, it seems the client task is already been received, EPO MER. Okay guys, our update is succeed to version 4.2.0.0. Update finished. Now let's close this. As you can see, status is showing completed. Now let's verify this. Perfect, supportability client. Great, so my MER tool is installed on this particular machine. Now let's close this. Okay, let's close this. Now guys, we have to create one scan task. For that, again go to the menu and then client task catalog. Go to the MER for EPO. Under this, we have to click on scan task. Click on the blue button, which is new task. Task types is scan task. That is fine. Okay. Let's give a name like EPO for MER, and it should be all. Guys, I mentioned all just because for my identification, so that whenever I run this particular task, it will collect all the product information which is installed on the McAfee. But if in case if you want to capture any specific product information, then you can untick this option under the product selection. Okay, now here we will have to search for that particular product of which you want to collect the logs. So for an example, I want to capture logs only for the endpoint security, which is ENS. So you can select that product and push it to the right side. Now whenever you run this tool, it will only collect logs of your endpoint security. So here you can define like ENS just for your identification. So right now I'm going to keep all. Now let me roll back this product back and click on this particular check mark. Have MER for EPO collect data for all detected products. So whatever the McAfee products are installed on your machine, it will detect and collect all the logs. Now guys, this is very important, okay, which is credential. So if you have any ticket open, then what you can do, simply select this checkbox, which is upload MER data to McAfee support, and enter your ticket number like 4-123456789, whatever is your ticket number, and your email ID like user@email.com. So you can enter your email ID here. But right now I don't have any ticket open because this video is just for your demonstration. So I'm going to unselect this box. But this is just for your information, so that whenever you run this task, it will automatically update all the information to this ticket. And every time you run this task, you have to update the ticket number, so that all data will go to that particular respective ticket only. And below the one more setting, which is sanitize result. So here, if you want your IP address, MAC address, domain name, computer name should be removed from this tool, then you can select those options here. But right now I'm not bothered with these names, so let's click on save. Okay guys, now our policy configuration is completed. So now we'll collect the logs using our EPO server from one of the machine. So I'm targeting this machine on which we just installed our McAfee EPO MER tool. So the system is selected. Go to the action, agent, and choose run client task now. And here make sure your MER for EPO is selected, and task type should be scan task, and task name is EPO for MER. Okay, before we start, let me open the agent status monitor first, just for monitoring. Now click on Run Task Now button. Now let's wait for some time. Okay, great. One task is received. The task EPO for MER all becomes active. Let me maximize this. Now guys, we have to wait for some time until and unless this task is completed. But if you want, you can simply cancel it from here, and whenever you want, you can monitor from the server task log. And here is that option, server task log, under the automation. Let's wait for some time. And guys, if you want to see whether this particular MER task is running on your machine or not, then go to the task manager, and under the details, if you click on memory, then you will find that this particular task is running because it's utilizing your CPU as well as the memory. Now let me close this. This is my EPO server also, so it may take a little bit of long time. So let me fast forward this video. Perfect guys, our McAfee EPO task is finished. So let's check how much time it took. 1750, and when it's exactly started, 7:45, which means it took exactly 6 minutes. Okay, now let's close this. Okay, here is also completed. Close it. Now let me show you how you can check whether your task is completed or not. If in case you close that earlier screen, then here is the all task information is shown. Earlier I have run EPO MER deployment, and now EPO MER all, which is completed. Okay, perfect. When it received, when it started, successful, all the logs is available under the server task log. If you would have mentioned your service request number in the scan task, then those information will be displayed here, whether your logs are successfully uploaded to your service request number or not, like that. Now let's close this. Now guys, let me show you one thing. Let's go to the system tree, assign policies, my default. So very first I have assigned this particular share folder. So let me open the share folder. Okay, perfect. Our EPO MER tool is successfully copied this our log file from that particular client machine to this network share, and this is my host name, which is EPO. Now let's check what is the second path. Second path is all user profile, application data, McAfee supportability. Now let's check the path whether same file is copied under this path or not. So let's copy and let's paste it on the system where you have run this tool. Okay, great. So this particular log file is also copied on this machine as well, and the size is also same. Then all this information would have uploaded directly to the McAfee on your service request number, which start with the 4-123, whatever is your ticket number. And guys, this ticket number you will always have to update whenever you run this scan task. Otherwise, keep it disabled. Now let me save this. Now let me go to the system tree. And friends, if you want to learn more about this McAfee EPO MER tool, then just enter this URL. Don't worry, I'll provide you this URL in our video description. This particular article will provide you much more knowledge about what is MER tool and how it works. And this is the article which is available here. One is EPO MER walkthrough guide, and second is how to deploy the MER tool with the ePolicy orchestrator. It has all the steps, which is I just explained practically. Let me close this. Guys, that's it in this video. This is how you can upload MER log using McAfee EPO server. Guys, in this second method, I will explain you how to run MER tool on any standalone machine. For that, let's open the browser because we have to download one exe file and type on URL. I'll provide you this URL link in my video description. Scroll down and here is our exe file or Linux file. So as per your operating system, you can choose the file. So mine is Windows environment, so I'm going to download this exe file. Okay, MER tool is downloading now. Download is completed. Now let's go to our download folder, and here is MER tool. Let me minimize the screen. Let me close this. Log out. Because to run standalone MER tool, we don't require EPO server anymore. Now simply right click and choose run as an administrator. Now guys, we have to accept our license agreement. Next, if you want to collect logs for any specific product, then choose this second option and then choose select the product of which we want to collect the logs, or else select auto detect product. The same options are available in configure also, so don't touch this until and unless it's necessary. Now if you want to remove your company information like IP address, MAC address, domain name, then tick this box, but I don't require this, so I'm going to keep all the settings default. Now simply click on start. Perfect, tool is started now. Okay guys, now tool has successfully ran. Now we have to save these logs to one of the locations. So I'm going to choose desktop location. It took my EPO server name. Now click on save. As you can see, the log file is saved on my desktop. Now if you want to upload same log file to the McAfee support team, then click on yes, and if you choose no, then this screen will automatically close. For your demonstration purpose, let me click on yes, and as you can see, here is the option which is ticket number and email address. Let me type one random ticket number like 1234, whatever is your ticket number, and then your email ID like user@email.com, whatever is your email ID, you have to mention that. And guys, now if I click on upload, it will give me an error because my ticket number is not active. Okay, because this is a random ticket number I picked up, so it's giving me the error SR number is not valid. Please enter the valid SR number. Okay, now let's click on back, and I'll now click on close, and this is our log file. But using this tool, you can only upload the logs using your McAfee MER tool as well as the save that particular file on your machine. But as per my first method, if you have multiple system on which you have to run the MER tool, then our first method will definitely help you, because that particular MER tool will automatically run on multiple system. It depends on how you deploy the policy, and then all those MER logs you can find on one central location, which is my network share folder, also known as UNC path, or you can directly upload to the ticket number. So friends, that's it in this video. I hope you have found this video useful and understand how the EPO MER tool as well as the standard MER tool utility works. If in case you have any question, queries or feedback, then please let me know in the comment box. I will definitely answer each of your comment. And very important, if you learn something from this video, then please click on the like button and don't forget to share and subscribe. Click on the bell icon so that you will never miss my future video notification. Friends, this is Sohan signing out. I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.